This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair, balls of Christ, dude.
Live from Three Bowls of Crunch Studios in the heart of rock and roll, you are listening to the hottest talk show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money. Gentlemen, take it away.
Hi. Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can always listen to us on any way. Just go to the main site. There's tons of links. Please like, share, subscribe. It makes a world of difference on the channels. Do that. Tell two friends. You're always.
And don't forget to like. That will really help us out.
Like
the way the new algorithms work.
Yeah, do the whole thing on that. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up?
Bruh.
Oh, wait.
Chuck Tank. Hey, you're not eligible to say that, Ed.
Bruh.
You can hear him, but never see him except just over Wayno's shoulder is the monk.
Hi.
There.
Ooh, the party monk.
You guys are always gassy. Last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Bueno.
What's up?
Oh, God. What a...
Scary.
The weather's going crazy, but I do have things to tell the audience. Again, besides liking, sharing, and subscribing, check out the song at the end, Jess. It's a song Ghost. You'll love it. It's, again, Bubblegummy BB Pop, which you didn't like on the last one. I like bubblegum pop colors. I love EDM.
They can't be all winners in my book.
They can't. I gotta tell a story. Before I do, audience, I'm gonna tell a great story about this blonde-haired girl, which I told him at the time.
Ooh, another person Ed is swooning over.
You'll love it. Check out our new collaborator, Sal and Al's with Billy Boy's Pizza. You can reach them. They're at 2261 Cooper Foster Park Road in Amherst, 440-989-FOOD. Please check them out.
And their food is amazing. Yes. And if you're on the other side of Amherst, stop in on Park Avenue at Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.
There it is.
Yeah.
And their food is also amazing. So
440-985-FOOD.
you can't win. You can't lose on either side of Amherst here.
Yeah. So are they a sponsor now?
He wants to be. I told him, well, if we go to lunch, I told him, wait till he gets his feet wet in the...
But we're supporting a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Love that
with
guy.
fantastic
What's his
food.
name again?
It's Bill.
Kidding.
Billy Boy's Pizza.
At Sal and Al's on Cooper Foster
I
Park.
know
Dude,
that.
I was telling him this story. I even called him up. Listen
So
to this.
Ed's doing the circuit, where he kind of meets a chick and then he fades away after he burns his bridges.
No, I don't.
Then he'll show up
Hope
again a
she
couple months
forgets
later.
about him.
Yeah,
No, well-
exactly. Hopefully that there's a high turnover rate. So there's somebody new.
No, it's not that. What it was, I frequent,
Dumps.
no, it's,
I'm just kidding.
he made himself laugh on that. Did you see it? No, I like Greasy Spoons.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a diner.
I do love Greasy
and
Spoon
yacht
restaurants.
clubs.
He does go to the yacht club. Only when he's got his sweet ass boat shoes
Wait a
on.
minute.
Honorary member.
What they're talking about years ago, I still have the card somewhere around here of my yacht club membership. I had a yacht club.
He never had a boat.
No. Crazy Craft.
He had an inflatable raft, a 2-person dinghy.
Milk cartons.
No, with I got the membership. This lady that I worked for happened to be like a treasurer or
Yeah.
something like that.
She felt bad for you.
You-
I noticed you have boat shoes and a hat and no boat. Come on in. You can come in the back door. Nobody will notice.
And the reason he's saying that is I wear deck shoes during the summer without socks. But anyway,
Boy, do they smell amazing.
So yeah, there
like
was
Fritos and dirty bologna.
there was this. It was called something else.
Well, you just went to a Greasy Spoon restaurant.
Yeah,
well,
let's
no, not
stick
that.
with that.
I was damn when I was on the yacht club thing.
Yeah, we've heard, yeah.
They haven't. They're
Okay,
new.
yeah.
These people. They
Just
can't.
get on with it. Get on with your fucking stalking story.
I love
Blonde
greasy,
waitress.
Yeah, I love Greasy Spoon restaurants. All right, it's
I do too.
Okay, there's one uptown that I haven't mentioned. Should I mention that? They
Just
filmed-
get on with your
Okay,
story.
but I'm just saying that it's not that they're super clean, which was weird because I have that thing about the restrooms.
Yeah. Was it
Well, then you better not mention them because then they'll be spitting on your food next week.
was it a place that was featured in that movie The Bronze?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
Because that was down
Maybe,
there next
yeah.
to the barber shop.
Yes, that is
Right
the
next
place.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's not this place, but that
But the place he's talking about, get on with your story already.
Yes.
Let's get retarded. I said the R word.
So I like it.
You're going to have to bleep that out.
Nah, you're allowed.
Leave it.
You're allowed that. This restaurant they have like a special. The specials on the burgers.
Cheap ass platter.
Yeah, okay.
Specials on burgers. No substitution for them. But I go in,
And they're like, God damn it.
I've told him about the place many times before. All right, it's written on there. It's
okay.
on there.
Here.
No, it's written on there, Chuck.
Oh, that's the actual name?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know where that is. So.
Okay, but so here's the thing. I've gone there before when they were exchanging hands and there was new people going in and out. And so what happened is I stopped in and there was just one. There was several cute girls. One was a little older,
Like 70.
So South Amherst.
She was cute for 70.
Anyways, this restaurant. So there was this girl I was talking to. We're getting friendly. One of them ended up having a damn boyfriend, and the other one I haven't had a chance to go see in a little bit because she works funky hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, like breakfast.
Made you laugh, didn't he? God damn it! But he's still laughing.
See, he's already in denial. It's like, I met her a couple times. She works there.
Yeah, it's not like she could run.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
It's like I was getting friendly. Would you like a coffee?
Yeah.
Is this for here or to go?
No, there was more to it
Okay.
than that. So I ended up. I went back. Again, they have this special on burgers.
Okay.
All right, burgers and fries. So I said, hey, look at him like
I can hear the Jaws
theme in the background. Look at him just laughing and laughing at me. So I go in. I was so excited because there's two that I was there's
Two newbies.
right, and so right.
That's like, this must be my birthday.
Okay.
So I ask her. She goes, "Hi, honey." She's like my age. She's calling me honey. She says, "Hi, honey."
Well, you look older than you
It's
are.
a common term of endearment.
Is it? You think
For
so?
old
Yeah.
people.
For strangers. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so
She probably saw the shoes. Oh, he doesn't have money.
no tip on your end, honey. That's right. So I see her. She says, "Honey, you can sit wherever you want." I go, "No, I'm going to order to go." And then
Look, Beatrice,
So you're just gonna walk-
He's one of us.
It's like, no, I'm going to order to go, so I'll just walk around and look at everybody's plates while I'm waiting for my food. I'm just going to
No
mosey
shit.
around.
All right.
I have done
Seems
that.
like a short story.
That looks really delicious. Can I ask you what it is?
No, so
It's called an over easy egg, sir.
she knows. She goes, what are you getting? I said, well, I'm looking at your special burger. And she goes, yeah. And I said, well, I'll need 2. She goes, is one for your mom? Because she knows.
Is one for your mom, loser? Valentine's Day is coming up.
Does she come down to the basement to get it, or do you bring it up to her?
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. so I was looking. You're even making him laugh. No, so I was so excited. So I'm like, she remembers all the stuff. I haven't seen her a little bit. Maybe a year. So I was like, I've been in there, but I'm in.
Okay, so she did remember. Okay,
Right.
All right.
Right. So we talk for a few minutes, and she says, "Oh, I've been working this, that, and the other." And I said, "Oh, okay, this is cool." Takes my order.
You're like, oh, working? Is that like a job? Because I don't have one.
Sounds very intimate.
Yeah. Would you like fries with that?
What's the soup of the day?
Hey, stupid! You want your stuff to go?
So
No, so I'm
Okay.
excited,
Okay.
and so she puts in the order. Doing the walk by, she'll stop and say, "Hey, you need a glass of water or
Yeah.
anything while you wait?" I go, "No, I'm okay." It's been a few minutes, so we started bantering.
bantering.
What, like,
Yeah,
those
like-
are some
like-
sweet orthopedic socks you got on.
Yeah,
Are those nurse shoes?
and she probably has to pass by him every time she goes to the register.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's literally sitting at the counter by the
Keeps
register.
coming right by me.
She was definitely flirting.
She might.
She's like, quit eating all those spearmint toothpicks.
But don't Jared Monk live it? No. Here's the thing. There could be a possibility women find this attractive. I know it's beyond your thing. God damn it, Class of 86, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck Class 86. You are wrong. That is fact checked. You are wrong. Nobody finds you attractive.
My mom says I'm a very handsome man. Right?
Ed,
Class,
don't like you.
Chuck Class 86.
That is correct. Your mom thinks you're hot.
Okay. So
So?
is that the whole story?
No.
It gets better.
Oh.
Yeah, I called him. I immediately called him from the truck.
Oh.
Dude, yeah, right. So she's talking to me about things, and I was asking her. I said, "Still got that boy?" It was the easy line. You still got that boyfriend that you've been seeing? She says, "Well, not really. I wanted a house. He didn't want a house. We kind of separated, went our ways." And she,
So I'm gay now.
she said, being a grandma, I'd like.
Oh, gay grandma.
This is
That's
what she
even
said.
hotter.
That's gay grandma. I said, no problem. So I said, I'm thinking she's not going to want to get married. She's not. There's no kids. We're in a good arena, all right, of age bracket.
She doesn't want
haven't
you
even
sucking
gone
off
out
her
with her.
Social Security.
He's got the future planned.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Talking
wait
about a safety net. Good Lord. Jeez.
I love the fact that he doesn't know her real name. It says like Madge on her name tag next to the spatula.
Barnum and Bailey net that I threw out on it. No. So I was excited. Banter was going good. I was getting that friendly vibe.
Well, she's a server, so she's got to kind of be nice. Her tip depends on it.
No, that's not.
And not in his case.
Right. He's got my angle. Right. It's not all necessarily true. That she could be nice to be, maybe she likes me nice. Class of 86. Go ahead.
No.
So, okay, let's get this rolling.
So we got it. Now, here's the thing. I'm throwing out this game. Fishing, all line in front of, there was a
All your
couple,
best lines?
There was a couple old timers there. And I could see
This
that.
guy's going for it.
You made him. He's not even here, and he laughed at it. God damn it! So I could see him side eyeing me, and like one old timer would stop eating and look over at me. As I'm throwing.
Look at him, Herb. He's still got his teeth.
Yes, I'm
All three of them.
so
It's probably like, she's blowing me. Don't
Red
try-
ain't cheap.
Don't try so hard, kid.
Right. So look at it. It's a word. It gives me nothing. Goddamn! Don't laugh at me, Chuck. It hurts my ego. so I was thinking we're in. She said,
What do you think, Hank? I bet the kid doesn't get anything.
no. So she tells me, she goes, I'm looking for a place. Then do you know any places around here? And yes. I said, well, what are you looking for? And she says, well,
A place to sleep, dumbass.
No, she says under 1,200. This is crazy to me. I called him too. 1,200. She said under $1,200 a month.
Nothing around here.
Yeah.
That's insanity for the
Maybe
average
the
Joe
dumpster
citizen.
behind Long John Silver's. That comes with free fish every night. And those
A lot of those little crunchy things.
Is that how they heated this little stovepipe with little crunchy things they throw in?
Freeze dried krill.
So I said 12. Do the math on that. That means after the taxes, you have $1,200 just to go towards rent, not including utilities, everything else. And at average wage, you need to make more than what's
right.
Yeah.
$15
She probably
an hour.
has child support and stuff.
She said she
Or
was your
no,
grandma.
she has kid. Yeah,
And her meth addiction.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There was Chuck, class of 86. Can you explain? I went nowhere near.
I just know your caliber of women.
That no. Oh wait, god damn it! Hold on a second. What happened was, so I asked her. I said, I know a couple people.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. Yeah, I called Leibowitz and said,
Yeah.
okay, no. So I said, I know a couple people that have places that are fixing them up. All right. And so they may, I didn't think, those are the ones above our sponsor. Those are really expensive.
They're all rented
Actually,
out.
they're not, but they're taken.
Really?
They're like less than that. Or,
Stop
Really?
it. Are
Oh,
they?
they're beautiful,
That's
yeah.
prime time in their break.
There's a 14-year waiting list.
And no parking spots.
Those were gone before they were even finished.
You're kidding.
I knew
Why
that.
would I be kidding?
Yeah.
That's just,
There's only two of them.
but Tom said they're
Wayne's got one of them.
Yeah.
There was one in my name.
Right.
Oh,
there you
really?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tommy said that, but anyways, he did when I talked. So
Yeah.
so I'm thinking. I said okay, and I said well, how easy line? I said, how do I get a hold of you then? We'll be the. God damn it! She was smarter than me.
Come up here, loser.
That's what she said.
Oh,
She
there
did
you
minus the
Door closed.
Once you
Yeah.
backpedal a few sentences,
You
and
got
No.
punted into the friend zone.
no, she said no.
Bam! Door is closed.
She said my name is
Francine.
Francine.
Flo.
It was Flo. She's Flo. There you go.
Okay, Flo.
Flo from the diner. So she says my name's Flo. She said I'm now working here all the time. So you come up here if you hear anything, let me know. And she goes, if not, I'll see you here anyways.
Right.
So but
That's
this
not good still.
Well, what,
I mean, a phone number is, you could have gotten a phone number.
Yeah, that was
her
pretty hardcore.
That was open door. Now that's closed.
Yeah, that was a pretty hardcore no.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Yes. No, I know. I'm letting you know. Now we both know.
And her answer is no.
Right.
No. So I said, I go, all right, cool. I can swing by here. And she says, yeah, I'm working here a lot because I go there to get breakfast, something like that. Not early breakfast, late.
Or the hamburger special.
Yeah,
That's called post lunch.
the hamburger platter, the breakfast hamburger platter. Is that what you get?
I don't think they serve brunch there.
They could. It's
Way past brunch.
It's a thick omelet, is it?
Your hamburger omelet,
Yeah.
your omelet.
Salmon omelet.
My dad liked the oyster omelet too. Who eats that?
Oh, no, I would like that with spinach.
Are you a mental patient? Are you
It's like
kidding
an
me?
Oysters Rockefeller.
With eggs and morning and toast.
So get on with this story.
Anyway, so I see. So then, this is where he was laughing. So I go, man, I know my one buddy's fixing up he has an efficiency apartment, all right, on the back of his house. So
Called a yard barn.
it's not a yard barn, God. That's what I'm going to be sleeping in at
You are.
That's right. No. So he says, hey. So I call him up. I say, hey, man.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. I said, this. I swear, I even called CPAP and I said, hey, man. Wait, where's my? I got to get my microphone because I'm talking to him.
Yeah, to make it more realistic.
His microphone. Like
Yeah.
how he says that.
No, there you go. Does it work? Am I pressing the right button? Oh, forget it. Anyway, I don't know. That's all right.
Yeah, that
Loser!
You're gonna have to
Sorry.
edit that.
Never
I meant to
get
use
that time back.
That's right. So I call my buddy up, and I said, "Hey, John, you still got that efficiency apartment that you got in the
Well,
back?"
yeah, I just finished fixing it up.
Right. He goes, "Dude, I went down to Studs. He said that
The last tenant.
Yeah, you don't have to go through the whole rebuild project.
Well, he refixed everything
So
up.
it's done.
It's mint and beautiful."
Yeah.
And I said, "Good." And I said, "Dude, I met this girl Flo at a diner, and if you do me a solid, are you looking for some? I'll introduce, do a hookup. This may be my in
To get in her pants.
to get her naked."
Yeah.
Listen-
Or he's going to be banging it.
Probably because he's way better looking.
Very
Can you give her a landlord special?
right there, yeah.
Way better shape.
Oh, and she doesn't have to pay her rent
Got a
then.
job. He's got you buy a couple things.
So I go, "Hey man, there's a possibility if this works, I might be able to get her naked." He goes, "Ed," I swear, and I'm so disappointed after this. I had to call CVAP. He goes, "I'm just letting you know, I'm going to charge a lot more because any girl I think you can get naked, I don't want her living in my efficiency
You think he's going to commit to a year rent and possibly never getting her out of there just so you could get turned down?
Yeah, or break up with her before you even know her last
Yeah.
name.
You'll see a toenail.
He could be the man that introduced me to my wife.
You already know her.
Yeah, it's.
What does that mean?
Do you
It
want him
means
to hold
he
your
can't
hand?
be introducing somebody you already know.
I've seen your mating rituals
No, yeah.
with red flags.
They are just
Yeah.
what do
the,
you mean,
the
red
elderlies.
flags? No, I'm doing
You're-
good.
So that was it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that I got turned down. Yes.
Oh, good story. What's the next thing?
What is that? I'm sorry. It was
Yeah.
funny. Thank you very much. Chuck wanted to talk about shaving because he cut his
Dude.
He cut his
I
roid.
cut.
Oh, Jesus.
It bled, dude. I was shaving today, and did you ever have one of those involuntary like with your arm for no reason it moves?
Yeah.
Where'd
Yeah.
you cut it? I can't see it.
How did I know?
Parkinson's?
How do you cut your nose?
Well, that's just it. I was like, and as soon as I did it, as soon as I hit the razor to under where my nose meets my face,
Oh, it dug.
I knew I fucked up.
oh,
you
did
could
you get
feel
that
it's
flap?
that feeling.
And I'm like,
that weird flap of skin.
well,
there?
and I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna,
Oh.
I'm gonna shave, then I'll get in the shower. So I'm shaving, the fucking shaving cream is blood red.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, God dang it.
Thin
Early
old
onset
man skin that
Parkinson's.
it never ever stops bleeding.
So
right.
Never
yeah.
stops bleeding.
I'm like,
Right.
God dang it. And that's where it's at. So every
Right.
time I crinkle my nose, I'm like, up, it's split open again.
Dude,
So I get in the shower after
There's
I shave.
the pain.
And normally, after you cut yourself shaving,
Yeah.
if you shower after
Yes.
that, it'll not bleed after the
Right.
shower. I get out of the shower, I'm like, dude. I can feel it going.
Oh, yeah. It's in
Like-
a tough spot.
I'm like, no.
I told him what's the worst.
I had to walk around with a whole Kleenex stuck to the side of my face.
Not even in your nose.
No,
It was next,
next to it.
It was sitting like this
That's
side
a
of
tough
his-
stick.
Dude, it hurt. And up until about a half hour before I came to the show, it was like a big red cornflake.
Oh God!
I was like, God.
Every
dang
time
it."
you talk or move your lip, you could feel
I
the
could
whole
feel
thing.
it.
Yeah.
I was outside and the wind actually whistled through it.
Dude,
Had a good side breeze.
see, I was talking to him. I would normally shave
After,
before.
yeah, well, normally there's two rules of thumb with shaving.
yeah.
You shave after the shower, so you're
Softens the hair.
right.
and-
But if you
After.
shave before the shower, you get in the shower and it opens up your pores more.
Well,
Right.
well, wait a minute. The only one you and Monk are the only ones with clean shaven, correct? Monk, are you clean shaven or you got a? I can't remember.
Always.
Okay,
There
yeah,
you go.
You're the only ones that are clean
yeah, but
shaven.
you opening your pores up isn't for shaving.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something. I can't
But
remember.
it will open your pores
Yeah.
up for more like moisturizer
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
So, well, maybe that's
Or some
Maybe-
exfoliating.
Yeah, but you want them soft. I thought you want them like.
no. You want your
No,
hair
you want
soft,
them
so it
soft.
cuts through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My razor
So,
doesn't work
That's
that
why you take a hot towel before you shave.
Yeah.
And steam it. It softens your beard so that it's not just a brittle.
It hurts.
Well, wait a minute. Do you
Yeah.
see? he gets what you have. He can do in an hour and a half.
I get like 5 o'clock shadow 2 minutes after
Yeah.
shaving.
Do you okay? Say you were going to shave that
Yeah,
all off. Would you wait? Would you use a vibrating like?
No, you'd use a trimmer first to get that, and then go
trimmer and
Yeah,
then
that
shave,
I
or
would.
would you go straight to that?
Not this. No.
Yeah.
I would pick it down to like a number 1 or 0
right.
or whatever. And
Right. Are you a straight
then
razor
shave.
guy or no? You know what I mean? Have you ever
No.
seen those guys
Yeah,
use a straight
that's
razor?
stupid.
Could you imagine what I would have done to my nose with a straight razor?
No, there's a lot of people that straight
That's more of
razor.
a hobby.
That's like the craft beer guys.
I was gonna say
They have their
single
twit-
barrel.
They have their curly Q mustaches
Yeah.
and a straight razor
Well, like
while
my-
drinking a hoppy pale ale.
My nephew, he actually does where you
are
froth
so-
and
Yeah,
make
he's got too much time on his hands. He doesn't work, does he?
yes, he
Probably runs in the family.
Right.
Yes, he does work.
Well, I get in the shower and nice and hot on the beard, shampoo my hair, use it on my beard too. But what I do is I'll take like conditioner and put it on my beard, and just barely rinse it off. So when I go shave, it's already kind of
That's actually if you run out of shaving cream, conditioner is amazing.
Heck, soapy water will work.
Yeah, but conditioner really softens your
Yeah,
beard.
It's good conditioner.
Like a lot of those
for sure.
those like high end
beard conditioner.
Yeah,
that's all it
it's
is.
just conditioner. Then you shave with it. Yeah.
And there's like Humectress is a Nexus hair shampoo. Remember that was a big name back in the day?
Nexus, yeah.
It was
have
right
some-
along with Body on Tap.
Yeah. No, this was a high end.
Pantene.
This is like
Prel.
Paul
Prel.
Mitchell, Freeze and Shine. You know, it smelled like watermelon. But anyhow, that Nexus Humectress.
What did you
breathe
freeze
in
and shine?
hair conditioner? Like I used to, when I had hair, I would like done shower, whatever, get out, and you'd put like a pea size or a little more in your hair and leave it in. So and it's like stops your hair from like being frizzy, whatever. But that Humectress is really good for your beard, like conditioner. After
Yeah.
you shave everything, you're done. Put a little bit of that in.
Yeah.
Like I use beard oil now, and it's just awesome.
Really, you like the
Yeah,
beard?
it smells,
smells
so
good, yeah.
smells good. Yeah.
I before I actually have to use a Norelco razor, electric razor, before I shave with a
Right.
regular blade.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it won't get it low enough.
Dude, I had to ever since this grew to the size it
Oh,
is.
you're a conjoined twin?
Yeah. You're moly.
Because I learned the hard way.
Ooh, did you shave it off?
Yeah, I nicked it real bad.
Why don't you just try to
Did it
shave
come-
it
did it
off
grow
like a
back?
vegetable peeler?
Oh. 2-3 swipes.
It'll look like you can put it on slides for your microscope.
Do you get those little spikes
What do you mean?
on your mole?
Well, I
like
shave
little
it.
hairy spikes?
Yeah, I shave it.
What if you
Shave them.
pluck them out, like the root? Will they grow back?
I asked Dr. Frankendoctor to take this off, and she refused. She
Why?
said,
She said you'll die from blood loss. You'll bleed out.
She'd fucking come alive and kill everybody in the office. It'd be like some new
They'll
horror movie.
multiply.
she didn't know how to tourniquet this.
Don't feed it after midnight. You'll walk out of there looking like Jacob Marley with the things around your head.
No, she said that she doesn't like cutting people unless absolutely not. She goes, "Does it bother you?" I said, "No," but I've nicked it, and I've learned I use the electric one first, and then try and shave. But here's the thing. Okay, not because I'm cheap. All right.
So you have to like
No.
base camp. You have to cut the base camp down a little bit before you bring in the
Heavy guns.
the heavy guns.
I do a little trimming.
Yeah.
Yes, because like he said, doing it before I go in the shower,
Yeah.
it's more.
That's all I can see now. By the way, that's all I can see.
God damn it, Wayne! Next class of
Yeah.
87, 86.
Yeah.
No,
Take out my glasses so
but
I can't focus on it.
Preamble. Watch it hit you in the head as I look in this direction. So that what I'll do, I use first of all the disposables. All right. Now you don't.
They're
can't use
Dollar
those.
Shave Club, but they're the separate heads. You put the head on the hand.
That's what I have.
Does it have two?
Yeah.
Just two blades?
It's got
I have
four.
like a Gillette one.
See, that's
It's
Same
got
thing.
4 and then one on the
Stop it.
back
Mine's
side.
got 17.
Really?
I know, that seems like every year they come out with a
Yeah.
new one.
Dumb as right.
Mine has
Yeah.
4, a lubricating strip, and then
Right.
for edging in, it's got the one on the back side.
I like the one on the back for like
For
under
this,
here.
that
For
hair.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
dumb. Wait a minute now. Well, you like you said, I had the
one blade.
the chick. No, not the female.
The chick with the plastic handle.
I think you need
Yeah,
to
that
think
little
about maybe
blue plastic
investing in-
turd.
like
Dollar Shave Club or
Dollar Shave
something.
or Gillette. You know, mull it over.
I have it.
Or Harry's.
in your head, just mull it over a little.
Don't encourage each other. First, you don't encourage him, and I'm telling Wayne, don't encourage him. Especially leave
I had to set that one up.
Right.
I was waiting for them like,
No, that it's. I got the Shicks. I got a bunch of those, and then I've got.
are those the free
It's
ones?
like, it's like there's 10 of them in a plastic bag.
That's
Oh, those are
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh,
That's
those are
exactly-
single blade.
Yeah, those are the worst. Those are, but unless you're camping,
Yeah.
Why?
And they rust.
those are the worst blades
rust.
ever. Dude, and no offense to whatever, but if you get 10 disposables
You
in
mean
a
me?
bag for like
Yes.
$5,
Yeah.
not going to be the best quality blades.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that.
But it's a pretty blue plastic.
Yeah.
I am
The
not.
handle whistles.
Just like that. No, that was a cut under my nose walking in.
I'm not denying it that they're shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
they
you only
work-
get like one use out of them.
I get about 3 or 4. I push the 4th, and when
Weeks.
you feel it like
Dragging.
Yeah.
like a
holes on each individual. Yeah.
It's,
When it leaves a rust.
when you look at it, you go to rinse the hair off it, you can actually see like the follicle on the end,
Yeah.
where it used to be root plugged into your skin.
Pulled the root right
big
out.
crack of rust.
He has to get a tetanus shot after every shave so he doesn't get lockjaw.
You need to oil it after every use.
He's
Take
3
it,
in 1.
Take it to your belt. Sharpen.
That's how he got that big scar on his side. He missed.
So, dude, it started out as I'm doing the Shicks, and then it grew to like the 3, then the Quattro. I have the Quattro Pro. Remember that?
Yeah,
Jimmy?
Ooh, you're up to $1.35.
The Quattro Pros. And
1989.
I didn't like them because you constantly got to click through them, and I don't get as many. When you got 4 fucking blades like rakes going across your skin, how much more do you need?
Well,
They've got a Pinto. I've seen it. It has 5 blades on it.
Ford Pinto?
Yes.
And it has the edge on the back. The
That's
edges
what-
are.
That's the gold right there.
Yep, that is.
I have to have that now.
So do I.
Yeah, how do you get here? You know?
And sideburns or edging it under his.
Yeah.
I use
Beard.
my
Moms.
trimmer, and then what edging? You know,
Yeah, you.
right? I don't have it well manicured like this over
We know.
there. I like this
We
over
know.
there. What does that mean?
I'm just saying.
do you use the same one on your junk? Because that.
This is what I told. It was funny you said that.
yeah.
Is he and I were talking about it when?
Of course he does.
No, I
He
don't.
just likes the way it smells when it goes past his nose. Ooh, Jim Glassy.
minty, menthol.
By minty, you mean toilet minty?
Right. No, I don't. I don't use any razor like that near Big Jim and the Twins. I have a fear.
All it takes is one good nick to know for life.
Yeah.
Dude,
That really.
Uses
I
Nair.
have the
Manscaper?
Manscaper thing. It doesn't take it down to nothing.
It does or doesn't?
No. I mean, it leaves like a
Yeah.
16.
It's a scrubbing
'cause
brush.
Just shaving it straight up, it's a little too much. I mean, unless you not anyhow. Yeah,
No, I do.
Unless you're wearing a satin ball hammock.
yeah.
No, so I don't. I use my
Your mom's?
not my mom's.
You almost said vibrator.
No, I couldn't.
Here's
think
my
of-
vibrating.
I couldn't think of the name of it, but not Velcro.
You
No.
use your mom's razor in your junk.
She'll never know.
Yeah.
She comes out with lockjaw. Son of a bitch.
God damn it! I hate when you make yourself laugh. It's the worst feeling in the world.
Not for this guy.
No, but we were talking about shave because he's a guy that not only brushes his teeth. I'm shocked he doesn't shave because some guys have the
You
mirror
brush your teeth?
in the shower.
shower.
That's shocking.
In the
I've done that.
Yeah, it's
I got a toothbrush attached to my razor. They do them both at the same time.
I'm surprised that
Wow.
that you because I've seen the mirrors you can buy at Lowe's.
They always say they're anti-fogging, but they eventually fog.
They fog. That's
So like I said, I shave before I get in the shower, and I brush my teeth in the shower because I used to not have a lot of time in the morning.
I get it.
I can shave by feel, even
you?
with a goatee or
Yeah.
something. And I can see my shower's glass.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't fog up or the mirror,
Yeah.
I can kind of see through for the tight spots, but I got it down in my head where I could actually feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. Oh wait, feel. You want to mention these guys real quick? Now that we hit on this, and I'll get it all
Go
over
ahead.
with. Real quick out there for the audience members, thank you for all the things you do, and if you want to be a proud sponsor, etc., be mentioned on the show, please get a hold of us in any way possible off the main. But I do want to thank people like Ziggy's and our friend over at Allstate, Andrew Grizzle. Please check him out in the North Ridgeville, Ohio office. You'll see the graphic come up on the screen. 440-327-8744. This guy can save you money, and he's very generous. Look, this is what this guy gave me: a Liberty Lather Dr. Squatch Captain America soap. That
Wow.
Said you need this.
Yeah, he's like, take a hint.
Yeah.
Take a hint, fat boy. And get yourself some new razors and give your mom's back.
The last one I got, but you deserve
She
it.
uses the neat one with the wire that spins or whatever that was,
Yeah.
or the vibrating electric.
The Epilady.
Was that what that was?
Yeah,
Dude,
it would rip the hair out.
One time I tried it. It did. It just
That's interesting. That,
on my
yeah.
butt hair.
So,
yeah,
I wonder who gave him that.
he bought this crazy set of superhero ones
Yeah.
that they sell, and he gave me this, so I wanted to thank him, Drew Grizzle. So again, check him out, 440-327-8744. Our beer of the week.
the beer of the week is sponsored by Ed Late
Yeah,
Night with Ed
Late
Money.
Night with Ed Money. Check it out.
And it's Kentucky Brewing
Oh wait, this,
Pumpkin Barrel Ale,
You guys-
aged in bourbon barrels.
It's vintage October.
It says
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's 10%.
Oh,
That's
I'll have a sip. I'm kidding.
Here, you got to open this because it's
bottle opener one.
yeah.
Okay, brought to you by who? Who is this?
By you.
Ed Money,
Not that. I meant the actual beer.
Kentucky somebody. Stop, because I know it's good. It's
got a
10%.
good color. It's like a gold amberish.
Yeah, let's see.
It's not that.
It tastes like bourbon to me.
Lexington Brewing Company.
Yeah.
All I taste is bourbon.
I'm getting definitely. Yeah, I'm getting definitely.
That's the kind of beer I like.
It's
if you want to try it.
I'm good.
it's not my style because I'm not a fan of bourbon. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I just had a bar of soap. Not that one, though.
Yeah. So anyhow,
Wait a minute. I did want to ask you this. I went, speaking of bathrooms, that due to recent circumstances that happens in the house, that I've been.
I don't know what circumstances you're talking about, but okay.
I was looking at bidet bathrooms.
Like a toilet, bidet, toilet seat?
Right.
You have to have a plug right by the toilet for those.
Wait, no,
Well,
this
they
is
have like a pump one.
this is what I was
Do
going
they?
Yeah, it's not electric.
They have ones that actually attach to the cold or the water inlet.
Well, they have to. Yeah, that's how the bidet works.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Garden hose coming through the window.
And it has like a hose setup thing.
Right.
Yeah, but most of them have an electric thing where you hit the switch, the nozzle comes
Wait,
out, hits
you're-
you in the beehole.
No. You're actually thinking of the
The
actual
ones that actually cost money, Chuck.
No, they're
No.
toilet seats.
Their seats, they're heated,
Yeah.
they have their own plumbing, everything.
Yeah, you got to attach it to your cold water line,
Yeah.
and the nozzle is retractable.
Maybe
It's
I
all
can,
automatic.
I
yeah.
can just use some extension cords.
And a cordless drill of some sort. But yeah, you need a plug by your toilet.
Tell me that makes any goddamn sense.
Well, all the new houses have plugs by their toilet.
Well, if you want that feature, then
Do
yeah.
they? Wait a minute. Have you ever wired a house where you put a plug near your toilet?
I don't do houses.
Hey, guess what we're going to do in about 2 weeks?
We're gonna put a plug by my toilet.
By Monk's toilet. Not yours too.
Yeah.
We'll do one. Oh, yours, your bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do yours. That's right.
Yeah, there we go. Let's do all.
I just
Yeah,
wondered.
that's a good place for a bidet,
I
too.
have never used a bidet, so I went and watched a video on how to use a bidet because
Ed looked like when you squirt the garden hose at the dog. He's like, "Ah, ah, ah, ah."
why was he laughing at me?
Because that's what his butthole was doing. Just like that dog.
Here's the thing.
Biting the
Fighting
water.
back.
I know what the event must look like from the toilet's point of view for me.
It's not alive though.
Well, you had to see it for sure, didn't you?
And then to think I take a sprayer and spray bungholio.
What sprayer do you use? The one from the kitchen sink?
Shower.
It's his mom's hairspray.
The shower reaches.
Dude, wait a minute. There are people that have it in their shower for that and use it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's disgusting. What do you mean?
Ed just does that walk across from the bathroom to the kitchen with his underpants around his ankles. Puts his ass up on the sink and grabs it.
Harry's.
Oh. Make sure you flip the disposal on for a second.
He's been taking
Let
those
the water
vitamins. It
run
might
for
be
a
tough.
long time afterwards.
Sounds like somebody threw ice down his garbage disposal. It's sharpening the blades.
So what's the next subject?
Sorry.
Save
Good one there.
So are you getting one or no?
I want to go look at them and install it. I'm thinking about it.
You gonna go try one out?
I envision he would have it in his house.
Do a test
You've never
drive?
used one?
Never.
It's different.
And that's
different.
right. But
They can be very nice.
do you, first of all, you can take all your drawers off. All your pants are
heated
completely
seat.
off.
Well, you don't shit with your pants up.
You pull them down just like you normally
But you
would.
take them off because
What?
you don't
Wait,
want any
no.
splash
You
in the
take 'em
bidet.
off.
Okay, Costanza, what's
you
going
don't.
on here?
What bidet were you
Yes.
using?
Yes,
No.
I never used a bidet. I watched
Then
this
You
video.
don't take your
It
clothes
was
off.
called Sheets Car Wash.
Pull them down like you're going to use the restroom, and that's it.
Yeah, if you're going number 2, your pants are
Take a
down. When you're done going number 2,
you
the
pull 'em
bidet
up.
comes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't there splashing involved?
What do you think
where-
it's? Do you think it's like
You're
you're?
splashing out all over the floor.
It's not like
wait
you're
a
giving
minute.
your dog a bath.
I think we're envisioning two different bidets.
It's a very light nozzle.
I think
It's
we're
not
thinking
some
two
high
different bidets.
pressure car wash.
Yeah, but
No,
how,
it's not that big. It's not your whole ass. It's like
It's
a
your beehole.
small little nozzle.
It's your beehole it hits, or your taint,
and
Yeah.
and
or
then,
if you're sitting side saddle, one of your balls.
do you clean your? I mean, do you?
You can dry with like a at the end with a little bit of toilet paper, but that's it.
But prior to that, do you clean up the area and then?
No, that's the whole purpose.
It's very clean. And if you've gone to a good one, the seat's heated.
You've used one.
Every-
Then.
The
You-
water's heated.
You have.
No, it's all It has an air dryer.
It's someone just.
No, not someone.
It is. It's just like the car wash. It
It's
comes
got
all the way
one of those
down one. It comes
blacksmith
all the way
bellows
down one
very-
pumping it
side.
with your foot.
Very comfortable.
Did you hear what he said? No, he's a blacksmith. Sorry. Okay, I was just interested in it because to me, I don't.
You're
own
afraid
one,
of everything you don't
and
know.
I want to be ahead of the game. I don't want to be the fool.
I want to see this
out of there.
video.
Ahead
No,
of
I don't.
Well, I like to when it's something that's
Are you-
beyond my normal.
Are you trying to say you're doing your research, your recon mission?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
just I'm
Outside your
reconning
circle.
because right when it's something I don't normally do, I get a lot of anxiety that I'm doing it wrong. Hell, he just had to school me on something I did that I didn't know that I did wrong or I'm not doing right. So I get anxiety making sure I want to do it right. Not,
Right.
You know,
Boys have a penis. Women have a vagina.
Easy, kindergarten cop. Was it John Crispus?
Yeah, now you may not get into this. We'll jump into something else that we talked. We're gamers. Chucky and I are gamers. All right. Were you ever a big gamer or no?
No, back when it was,
Atari.
Even
Atari
then,
and
you didn't
stuff.
do.
I've tried to get into it a little bit, but I don't know. It's the time maybe
Of recent,
right now.
yeah, but with your kid, don't you try
Yeah,
and
they do Fortnite and
see? I don't get that. That's,
Minecraft.
right? That's
and
a little
all the
beyond
different,
me.
They have like this sub one. They have the goat one.
Oh, Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator is pretty funny to see.
Oh yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
But I'm not good with the control. Once you get it down in one game, I think it's pretty much the same in a lot of them.
Yes, and
for
if
the
not,
moves.
if
Like,
not, you could change the buttons to where it is the same.
I did buy Call of Duty
Yeah.
back in the day, maybe 12 years ago,
yeah, it's horrible.
10 years, 12 years ago. And let's just put it this way. You have to go through like an obstacle course that trains you
yeah.
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
do different moves, and then you move on to the game. Never made it out of that. Never.
Wait, stop.
Never made it
Stop
through the obstacle course.
Wait a minute. You mean you never got
You have to
past?
qualify.
You
Yeah.
never got past the
Never.
initial training.
Never.
You should have called me. I would have came over, got you
Never.
through it, and you could have just ran amok.
Never. Truth. That's a true story.
That's insane
It's
to think that
pathetic, yeah.
you
I was like, oh, yeah, this isn't fun. It's like my third week into it. I'm just like, you know what? This is
oh God, you're kidding. Yeah, so we're big gamers.
okay.
And from years ago, I don't know if you remember watching TV. Maybe if you weren't a gamer, you may still watch, because that was one of the.
What channel was that on?
G4 was on not Nickelodeon. I think it started somewhere in the Nickelodeon range of shows.
But anyhow, G4 was an amazing show.
G4
Major Benson, was that his name?
was it started out on one of those, like when Adult Swim was early Comedy Network, whatever. It started out with this game show, not a game show, that came out wrong. Games show.
An electronic show.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the right words. They brought on, if you remember the actress Olivia Munn that became huge, she was in the recent Predator movie, etc. She did a ton of movies. She was in the X-Men. Olivia Munn was on there. Sarah Underwood, the model, was on there. They brought on these hot gamer girls and this one insane guy.
And then they would showcase new video games, new technology.
Yes.
They would take you to the big computer or consumer electronics show, or E3 when it was in its prime, for all the new video games and whatnot. It was a really good show.
That's when, like, the PlayStation first came out. The Xbox, the original.
Anyhow, they
Xbox.
took it off.
Yeah, they took it off the air
after years.
But now it's the weirdest thing in the world. They're doing a resurgence of that. There's hot, gorgeous. I hear them, big, gorgeous girls doing these video games. And I told him, I did a little research, and did you know I still have the old CRT cathode ray tube TVs,
which, if anybody's seen this basement, you will not be surprised. Oh, you have an old tube TV? Huh. Is it underneath all your coffee pots and air fryers?
Well, it hurts that you say that, but they're making a huge comeback, because this is the crazy part. Did you know, this is why I asked you about that TV earlier, for the audience, we were talking about TVs before the mics came on, is they're now saying CRTs were actually ahead of the curve, because what happens is the way that the screen interlaces, our eyes, if you were to watch on an old CRT screen a anime video or whatever, Donkey Kong, like he was just playing a Donkey Kong sound effects, you watch Donkey Kong on that and a new TV like you were talking, completely different. I guess that our eyes are seeing new colors or old colors in the CRTs, where the new ones strip it away. Where actually to me, on these new TVs, it does something to my mind where it looks fake.
Well, it looks like you're on a sound. They're so crisp. It looks like you're on a soundstage.
Yeah. It takes a while to get used to. When I first put mine up, I was like, "Oh, it's kind of weird."
Did it disorient you?
A little bit,
right?
Just because it was huge.
Well, yours is really big.
His TV is too.
Thanks for noticing.
Dude, you're gonna give me a ride home? Maybe. But that's the thing. Did you notice? Because when he showed me his that we got, it's almost like you can't believe what you're seeing, because you feel like you're right there with, like you said, on a soundstage. Now, do you have that even bigger? Is it gonna get to the point where they just fucking put it in your head? Because how can your mind see the difference in that new TV you're talking?
Physically, you can only see up to 10K.
I don't know. Is that? I mean, really?
Well, that's what I was told. That's what I've heard.
He and I wear glasses,
and it'll go from 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to, and that's it.
On the
as TVs go, whatever.
Well, here,
because I know you can already get an 8K TV.
Well, I know that. And that's where I was in the gray area, but the guy even told me, he goes, there's 5K, 6K, 7, all the way up to, maybe he's wrong.
But I thought it was 4K and 8K.
That's what I thought. But
well, the thing I ask is, I know this sounds stupid in my head, but it's
stupid out loud.
It sounds stupid out loud too.
It's the only way to say it is that when I'll watch, say, his TV, which is better than mine,
I'll say.
Well, I think what you're getting at is
it looks. To me, it almost is better than my own vision.
Right. It's because, I mean, you look at the CRT, whatever, they're saying you don't have the regular TV shows and stuff like that they're not detailed. And when you get into like realistic, it shows a lot of the flaws and things that you normally wouldn't see. And it looks almost fake. Right. But it is fake. I mean, but you know what I mean?
Do you think that's what it is? That when you watch these old, like,
you have to I get used to it.
But
now I appreciate that quality.
I'll be honest. The first time I ever saw a TV like super high def, I was at Kaiser's house, and Caddyshack was on. And I'm like, "What is this? Like a behind the scenes theme?" Or
because it looks different.
Yeah, I'm like, it looks like a behind the scenes. He's like, no, we just got a new TV. That's the actual movie, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's different.
So I drove home. Hello, Best Buy.
Yeah, right.
I need a good TV.
Well, this is the thing, because here's the funny part. As a resurgence of stuff the Maniac Monk has got me watching these old 70s movies or shows and stuff. If you try and remaster that and look at it now, does it ruin it? Because there's the question: does it ruin our childhood?
You know what? Just rewatching them on any TV will ruin it, because the way you remember the show. You're just like, this is the jankiest bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
Do you ever watch Lost in Space?
Always,
Yeah,
always on. What's that? MeTV.
You know, Samantha always watches old horror movies, 70s and stuff.
I love
and
70s
it's
horror.
What
to
was in
me,
the 70s?
it looks like a play,
Right.
More like a stage and a play, like
on your TV.
Yeah.
You're like looking through this opening, and it's a play, like almost like on stage.
Do you think that ruins it
Where
for you?
back in the day, like All in the Family looked more like,
A
it was
TV
just,
show.
Yeah, a TV show. It looked realistic or whatever.
Right.
Now, if you see that same thing on a detailed high def TV or whatever, it looks like you can see it's like a stage.
Yeah,
like
for
a
sure.
play. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it was in my opinion.
Right.
That's how I view it.
Because I know it's stupid. When you dream, that's what it makes me think.
How did we go from TV to dream?
Well, here's the thing. In your dream, you don't remember the crisp image of something. Everything is kind of hazed out in your dream. When you watch these old TV shows, everything is, like he said, not detailed. It's hazed out. So are we remembering it differently, or is...
How do you even see? Yeah, and I saw you flinch with it. How do you know everything is so detailed and stuff in your dream? Where that's your dream. Some dreams are fuzzy. Some dreams are clear. For me,
Some
Are
dream-
they?
some dreams aren't even a picture. They're like almost just like a feeling or sound or something. I don't always have like a meaning or pictures or.
Really?
For me, yeah.
That's odd.
Thanks.
Why not? I'm just asking a goddamn dumb question. Go ahead.
When you ever have a dream and you wake up and you're like, God, I just feel weird. Like I don't really remember what it was.
here's the worst
It was just
part.
like something happened. You know.
What happens is in my dreams, there's times that I can lucid dream where I realize
you're like, I can make myself do anything I want in my dream.
Right.
Get over here, Mom, and lay one on me.
Yeah.
she does that in life.
I was
don't
like,
need to
yeah.
dream it. Right? No, that in my dream I get a lucid dream a little bit. All right, but I have to. It's a weird spot where something in my dream triggers it, where you realize it because it's the
You actually
dumbest.
make a choice or something.
Right, because there's many times in your dream that you think and you have like you're walking on the walls or you doing whatever and you don't even think anything of it. You're like, yeah, so we
Or
walk
you're
on
trying
the
to
walls.
fight somebody and you're punching in through a marshmallow.
and you don't even right.
Well, I had that recently. We lost a dog, and
sorry to hear that.
I remember in my dream he was alive, and then I was like, God, this can't be real.
Because you know,
And I
he's
woke
messed up.
up.
Right.
and It happened again, and
Right.
I like remember thinking in my head, oh my God, he's back.
Right.
And I told Samantha or
Yeah.
whatever, and it was so realistic. And then I woke up like again,
You
like
kept going into
3
the same
times,
dream?
and I was almost controlling. Like,
Yeah.
listen, this is real. And I woke up thinking, oh my God, he's back or whatever. So
That
it was
moment where reality-
really weird like that. Yeah. So it just depends,
I see, and a lot in my dreams, it's where I have only recent because of the 1P dream. That's which I tell him about. It's the worst part about it. I'll tell you, I think I peed.
Yeah. That's an old person's wet dream. Urine.
You're in luck.
You don't mean to tell me you've never had that where you wake? See, my thing is waking up. Something in a dream triggers me, like a restroom. For whatever reason, my brain goes, "Wait a minute, what are you?" And I wake myself up like I'm about to
You have
pee.
that PMAT alarm, though, don't you?
No, he just wakes up and he's peeing in the bottom drawer of the dresser.
I had a friend.
Do I know
the
said
bottom
friend?
drawer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
I'll write his name down, but he had a bad
He would bedwetter?
Yeah, and his parents had a mattress or a like something on there, and
Like
it
a
would
water
actually
alarm?
shock him.
It was.
It
It was,
gave him an electric
it.
shock.
It was probably a mattress
Nice.
pad with like a what do they call that? A dampness meter.
Yeah, but does it go to the schween? Does it go right to the boner?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but
We didn't see it. We didn't
yeah,
see it.
you can't see nothing. But yeah, I guess if he peed, it was like an electric to try to wake him up.
Now he can't have an orgasm without getting shocked and peed on.
Yeah. When he walks into a room, he really lights it up. Anyhow, all right. Wow.
But in my dreams, I will openly share my not terror, the thing for whatever reason I have a weird aversion to. I can fight through it, but not sheep is spiders or snakes.
Yeah.
All right, but for some reason in my dreams, they're not little spiders. They're like the big monster spiders.
So you kick them, they really throw the juice.
Don't encourage him. Like Jason and the Argonauts, big. You know, what I mean? Like the big giant spider.
So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When you step on a spider, it's just juice.
Bruh.
Spider and a crab are the same thing.
Yeah, you know.
They're one's hairier than the other. But spiders and snakes, I have a big thing. I don't get these dumb people that have snakes or
They like 'em.
lizards as
They
a
like
pet.
them.
Yeah. We have a chameleon and
Stop
sticky
it.
frogs.
No, you don't.
I mean, they're one of the boys, yeah. And they have to buy cricket.
Yeah, so he's one of those stupid people. Ed.
Yeah.
You are
Oh, I
stupid.
don't like them, but I feed them
I feel better.
hornworms. These
Yeah.
big green worms. They get really, really big in like 3 days.
No, you
And
don't.
when
Do
he
you?
bites them, they shoot out the one end. They squirt.
They're
the
juicy.
chameleon, he sticks that tongue out and grabs
Yes.
it. It's pretty cool. Or crickets.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
do you ever feel this? Okay, I'm explaining why if I would feel horrible if I was an owner of those. It's like people that get especially the snakes. That really terrifies me. Not for the snake and it's a whole concept that you're feeding a live mooser to the snake while it's in there.
Well, it's the food chain.
I understand that, but that means somewhere in those 70s movies that I'm hooked on because of the goddamn mark is I'm watching them. We might be on the food chain.
We are.
Somewhere.
We go in the ocean. We are the food. We are lower rung on the food
I
chain.
don't like
That's
that
true.
idea.
We're even off the beaten path and
Yeah, if
Like
you,
Bigfoot
in the mountains.
Are we
bear and stuff.
Zombies.
I mean, I'd be
Watch me.
horrified of like a grizzly bear or a polar. I mean, a polar bear, you lose.
Yeah,
You're,
they say-
you're dead.
Black bear.
Dead.
Black bear.
Why's everything got to be black with you?
Play dead.
Yeah,
Brown bear.
Brown
What is
bear.
it?
Yeah, brown bear.
something like that.
They
Brown
have
bear,
the-
you run, and then white bear, you're dead.
You're
What?
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
you-
no
See a polar bear, you're not going to be.
absolutely.
Because I've watched the videos of those Alaskan ones I watch. They go to the restroom, their outhouse, with a loaded gun.
Which
Yeah.
is why we don't live there.
I don't think it's because of polar bears, though. I think it's probably black.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, bears. I mean, they're vicious. I mean, they
Compare.
Unless it's Sugar Bear.
Yeah. You don't fuck with the sugar bear, though.
Winnie the Pooh.
I have never seen I've seen the classic standing bear
Yeah,
thing.
but unless you like.
Yeah, the 10-foot tall one.
I was gonna say they're like 2,000 pounds and 10 feet tall.
I could take it.
And then you have a car with claws chasing you
yeah,
that can run way faster
yeah, like
than
40
all of
miles
us.
an hour.
I'm a
You just got to
sprinter.
climb up that tree. That's how everybody gets away from them.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
'cause bears don't climb.
Yeah, right.
But they do shit in the woods. I thank you.
They'll climb a tree faster than almost anything alive, probably.
Oh, like a buzzsaw, dude.
I'll be the guy like doing peekaboo with it around the big trees.
Yeah.
Please tie her out. You fat fuck. I know all you do is
Wait a-
climb and run all
I
day.
thought you're supposed to act dead around a bear. You just lay down like you're dead
Certain
meat.
type.
Certain types.
And
That's
they
what I
leave
was
you
saying
alone, like
earlier.
a-
Some you
Awesome.
try to be as noisy and
Yeah.
brown bear. I think you.
A lot of them like to eat dead things, so
Wait a minute.
Yeah, they like.
And then they'll bring
garbage.
their friends, the hyenas and mountain lions.
You'd be in trouble, Ed. They like garbage.
Wait a minute. You're talking about
But
man,
yeah,
though.
a bear or I mean, can't even imagine like a lion or a tiger.
Right.
Something
You
on the
know, in
beaten path.
Africa,
He and I have
just
watched,
to eat you while you're still alive. That would suck.
Right. He and I have watched those idiotic videos going down the rabbit hole and back
Oh,
and
yeah.
forth. Have you ever seen the ones where people lean up against a fence in a zoo?
Oh, and they get one finger through the fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wants to pull their whole body through a little 2x2 square.
Right, and sometimes they succeed.
Or, they strip a finger off. Or
Yep.
Yeah, dude, not a joke. I watched one where same thing. Yeah, why would you lean, dude? The video, you're not
Yeah.
going to get enough likes, clicks, and shares
Right.
to have your skin removed by a goddamn leopard or something.
or the
no thanks.
orangutan or monkeys.
Dude,
Yeah, they're
have you seen those?
I'm scared of those.
Hell yeah.
Monkeys,
Monkeys that scare you?
chimpanzees.
Like a
Dude,
Oh.
they will
like a
fucking
little
rip you up.
Wait, are you talking
Chimpanzee,
a
they
little
rip
monkey?
you limb from limb.
They rip off your fingers, go for your eyes.
They rip your
Wait.
arms and legs
Wasn't
off and
there-
throw you around.
Wasn't there a lady that
Couple
had
years
one
ago.
that has a pet
Chimpanzee.
and it ate her face
Her
off?
friends-
Well,
Right?
her friend came over with a teddy bear or something, and it freaked the fucking monkey out.
Because it was older though, right?
And
was
it,
like
and it
older.
came and it ripped her eyes out, ripped her face off, ripped all her fingers
They do a
off.
face transplant. on
Yeah,
her
she
and
eventually
tried to-
she was blind and everything else. She eventually passed away like a year or two ago. But yeah, it was not. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you,
That's-
monkeys.
That is all.
Oh yeah. Just blame it all on the monkey. I hear how this goes. You know? And they give,
Sorry,
what are you
monk.
bringing that little? What are you bringing that little stuffed animal for? Dumbass.
Dumbass.
Right.
Well, he didn't want a Slim Jim, so
Right.
Fucking-
That's the thing I think is bad.
Would've brought a bag of weed, the monk would have been happy.
yeah. But then he would have got the munchies and ate you. So
But my fear in my
Nah, only if you had some Pepsis.
going back to the dream thing is spiders and snakes. For whatever reason, they're not like little ones you just kill.
They're big, yeah.
And snakes always, I have this, I don't know, weird aversion to it. I don't know if it's because they're slimy. They always feel slimy.
they're not though.
Like if you
They're
ever,
not. You
Snakes are not
dry.
slimy.
what's the one that you always see? Is it a garden snake, like a gardener snake? They're
Gardener.
real.
The snake you always see is that guy at the truck stop, and yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
slimy.
No,
And that's that spitting truck stop snake.
But I thought in Ohio. See, here's the crazy.
We have
part.
garter snakes. What
Yeah,
are those
but they have a
black
poisonous-
racers?
Black snakes.
Yeah, don't they have like not a black mamba, but they have like a
We don't have any poisonous snakes in Ohio. I
I
don't
thought
think.
Yeah, I think we do. Look,
Maybe
is there
a copperhead or something, or a
water moccasin.
water
Water
moccasin.
moccasin.
That's it.
That's it. Water moccasin. Right. These are the critters that you see in all these goddamn videos that are in the water that I don't like going into because I have a fear of water because you don't know what critter is in there.
Normally around here, you just got to worry about old needles and poop.
Yeah, that'll get you first.
Yep.
The old needles in the poop.
Go on Lake Erie, brother.
So it's the rivers, you know.
Yeah.
No, you've
I
never
used to live in Beaver Creek, and it
Did
was
you?
right next to the
So
sewage
wait,
treatment plant.
stop it! I'm gonna pit you and Monk on the same page then, because he said he used to go down there all the.
Oh yeah, fish every day.
Did you?
Just
And-
little creek chubs and catch crayfish.
Monk,
and
didn't you
hang
say
out.
you went down there all the time?
Where?
Where that bar is
Beaver-
at Beaver Creek?
Oh God, yes.
The old
See,
Surfside
Hole in the
6.
wall. Hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, I'm talking way upstream by Shady Lawn Sunrise.
Yeah.
There's a park there.
Oh,
now.
Beaver. Oh, I grew up by the little Beaver Creek,
Same
all the way
here.
on O'Leary Avenue.
Okay, yeah.
That was right in my backyard. I was 5 years old. I was like up to my ankles in that thing. Oh, this
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah, that goes all the way up around.
I got
Crown Hill
cholera
Cemetery.
and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Now in there, you don't.
Hey, did you know there's pit vipers in Ohio?
Okay, right there. See
Where are they located? Like super southern Ohio?
No, you don't.
Southeast.
And in
No,
the
see,
water,
I
you
thought
got
that was a
nothing to worry about.
motorcycle.
Copperhead.
Oh yeah.
The Massasauga rattlesnake and the timber rattlesnake.
I always
Always all southern Ohio.
Do you know what did it when we were kids? I'm going to tell you a real quick kid story that there was right over by the guy Sean that I'm trying to get the Marine Sean that I'm trying to get on the show. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Marine Sean. Right across from was a pond. And we used to always, when we were dumb kids trying to figure out how to fish, we didn't know how to fish when we were like 12, 13, but you
Really?
watch goddamn Spanky on the Little Rascals.
So you take your
Right.
giant PB and J's.
Yeah.
You just go out there to fish. And there was this pond right over by him across the street. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I know
talking
exactly
about?
where you're at.
And we would go in there. But we were there one day, and I can't remember the guy, whether it was Kevin who passed
Yeah.
on. There was somebody in there. What I didn't know, this is probably between Jaws and this, instilled the fears into me. When you can't see fucking down, that dude went in to get like a bobber All right, a little bobber came off his line because we're idiots,
Never came back again.
No, he went out and a snapping turtle hit him on the foot, on the toe.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
We got snappers around here.
snapping turtle.
Not in Lake Erie.
No, on the little pond.
In ponds we do, yeah.
Pond in the pond.
Maybe in like Sandusky Bay and stuff like
Yeah,
that. There
maybe.
could
Yeah,
be
but
too,
they could grow. First, they grow bigger.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
they're-
then they come big inside the Lake Erie.
And then their necks stretch like 3 feet. And like
I saw one of those down by Lowe's right on the sidewalk. Just,
Yes, the next
big fucker.
You don't know what's down there. Like when they tell you went snorkeling, dumbest thing ever. Don't they have barracudas that attack snorkelers all the time?
I've been
I
snorkeling quite a few times.
swam
And
with-
Yeah, we're not snorkeling in that brown swill water of Ohio.
you don't understand that the water I'm snorkeling in is like 100-foot visibility, if not for
It's completely invisible.
You think it's like a foot deep where you're stepping in, and it's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was cleaning the bottom of my dad's boat in the Bahamas with a mask. He had
You
a
did?
tank. And yeah, well, I'm scuba certified.
Are you? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
And I have a dive certificate. Maybe I have to renew it. But,
I'm writing that down.
so anyhow, I'm under there, and he wanted to clean the props and the shafts of the boat off with
Yeah.
emery cloth and stuff, and just get the
I
crap
get
off
it.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Get down in there,
Down
boy.
there.
Get going.
And I'm down there, and it's like 30.
Now, is this in Florida or here?
The Bahamas?
Okay, my
So
bad.
it's like 30 feet deep, crystal clear.
Yeah.
Beautiful day. I'm just in shorts with the mask on. I didn't have a tank or anything because he had the hose up.
Yeah.
Like 200 feet long. So
Wait
I'm
a-
under there for like 40 minutes.
So he doesn't have oxygen. You're just using
He
a
has-
snorkel.
no, he had
I'm
oxygen.
using
you
he has
are?
a
Okay.
tank on the
Oh,
boat,
okay,
so I
sorry.
didn't have to have all the gear.
Okay.
So I'm under there cleaning, and all the barracuda kept coming around.
Wait a minute.
What do you
I'm
have
like-
shiny on?
I had a
Right.
watch and a necklace, and they're like, "Take that shit off because it attracts them." After that, it was nothing. They don't want to be by you.
Wait, I thought the barracuda is a thing that shoots out and will take your hand off.
That's a
I mean,
eel.
they are like a big head with teeth and a tail. Yeah, but it's not a piranha, and those even piranha are afraid.
But I've
of,
seen the video. Dude, the face does. They got razor sharp teeth. I thought.
sure they do for
But-
hunting their own prey. I mean, a human isn't.
A great white shark will eat you by accident.
Yeah,
What do you mean by
don't-
accident?
but a barracuda is like it's not they're not a predator of humans.
Yeah.
But you had something shiny on, they might come over and attract them, maybe mess with you. But you're not going to be like, and people that got bit by them, it's when they're pulling it on the boat, getting the hook out or something like that, or it's laying on the deck and
thing's
it's just
fighting for its
yeah,
life.
it bites your leg or it's not going for you. It's trying to live.
Except for sharks
It's like involuntary. Yeah.
and eels.
And
Eels
squid.
are gross. Yeah.
And
Stingrays
and
to me are kind of weird me out too.
Dude,
Possums.
I went to we were in St. Martin, and they have this big sandbar, and they take you out on a catamaran, and it's where all the fucking stingrays are.
Yeah.
And you get in the water, and it's like waist deep, and these stingrays are like 8 foot wide.
Oh,
it's
wait a minute.
scary as
That's freaky.
it was
To
scary
me.
as fuck.
Here, that was the thing that killed. That was the
Yeah,
thing
that was
killed
Steve Irwin.
Steve
Irwin.
Irwin from
It had
Australia.
yeah, certain ones have that barb. in
Yeah,
their tail.
they all do.
They all do?
Yeah, you just don't. They told me how to avoid getting stuck with it. I can't remember,
Yeah,
but
stay
that
out of
day,
the water.
Well, no, they had like you could feed them. You could literally.
Oh yeah,
like,
you do it at the Amherst Cleveland Aquarium.
But their mouths like they feel like rock, and it just opens up, and it's like a vacuum. It sucks whatever's in your hand in. So I put mine down my swim trunks, and come here, Mr. Manta Ray, or whatever the hell you're called. But it was really scary because they went from like a foot wide to 8 foot wide, and they don't know like personal space. They will just like bump into you and knock you over.
Yeah, that's
It was
weird.
crazy.
That would be freaky.
And they feel like a wet bath mat. Like the carpet bath mats you used to have when you were
it's
kids.
just
That's what they
weird.
feel like. It was scary. It was as scary as all get out. I was all cool until they dropped the little ladder on the catamaran, and I started to go in the water. I'm like, these are fucking huge.
Yeah, that's just weird.
And of course, Becky, la la la, la la, getting right in.
Yeah.
Hey, Monk, did you ever go when you did those cruises? Did you ever snorkel?
You know what else they have on that boat? Big jugs of rum punch.
They do.
And that's
You
where
can sit up
paid.
there and just drink that and watch all the dum-dums go in there and get stabbed by stingrays.
I went on a feeding frenzy for sharks.
Stop
Fuck
it.
that.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Stop
they
it.
would so they had this big big, like 55-gallon garbage can.
Chum bucket.
Yeah, and they would have it at the fish cleaning station. But
Were you in a cage?
let's say it was empty. They take like almost like a rebar Christmas tree looking thing that fits into the barrel with a circle, like an eyelet at the top. And all the guts and fish stuff, they throw it all in there. And when it gets kind of full, they fill the rest with water and they drag it into a cooler. It freezes like a popsicle. They tie a rope on that eyelet and pull it out of the garbage can. Now you have this
Big
popsicle
of fish guts.
and if the water's 40 feet, they'll put a 30-foot line with a weight, so to pull the thing down about 10 feet below the surface, and it starts to thaw, and the blood gets in the water, and they knock on the boat or your tank or rev the engines, and sharks from everywhere come. And you go down at the bottom, put your hands in, and watch them feed. And once it's all done, their teeth are laying everywhere, and you can find teeth and, the shark's teeth. And
they need to brush better.
And we went, and
They do.
but,
They're like me.
I mean,
maybe I'm a shark, Chuck.
So I went on that, and there was like 50 sharks. They were up to like 12 feet long, and one of them came over my shoulder and knocked my mask off, and I had to, clear it. But you don't
Punch it in the face. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
When they get into a feeding frenzy, they'll go for anything that's waving around. So you have to be weighted. And
Make sure that wang ain't waving around.
So I started floating up, and I'm like going like this to stay down. And the guide, he's like, no. He started grabbing coral and putting it in my vest. Because
So
you don't
were
want
all
to be
cut up?
Yeah. So you didn't. Yeah. Well, no.
More
just,
blood.
some weight. But yeah, that was. It was in Walker's Cay. It's called the Shark Rodeo Feeding
that.
Frenzy.
Right.
I have a video of it too.
That's what
doing
feeds
it.
right into the fantasy of insanity because
It was amazing, and you realize that they're not there for people or anything.
No,
but
See, if
can-
you're flailing around
if
like
you're
that,
getting
they
in
think
the
you're
way-
something wounded.
yeah,
here's the
they
thing.
get into a frenzy. It's just that. It's a frenzy.
Yeah, they don't eat you on purpose.
No.
I understand what you're saying, but my thought is this: talk to your insurance guy after he goes. Let's see. You were in a chum bucket right next to you, where there was a massive feeding
No,
shark.
it's up about 20, 30 feet.
That's
You're
just
at the
insane,
bottom,
though.
40 feet of water, 45 feet.
Doesn't that make you panic at all?
It was people jump out of airplanes to have that feeling.
That's
Yeah,
another
that's
insane
that's
thing.
what you do.
I won't
You
do
pay
that.
to do it.
No, we don't.
Listen, if you were in a situation and you
Right.
saw it, you would have been excited, and if you know how to scuba dive, you would have been into it. It was wonderful.
Let's talk scuba. Now, that's
Man, all them guys that went down in that little submarine to the bottom of the ocean,
That's
go
a little
see that
different.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was exhilarating.
when you scuba, you can only scuba to a certain depth, and then
Yeah.
you have to change. Is it literally? I'm going to speak because I don't know, so it sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Is it they just take an air compressor and you're breathing normal air?
No, it's oxygen.
No.
It's air. It's not just straight oxygen.
I don't.
It's air.
It's
mixed.
what are you
It's a
laughing
mix-
at me
it's
for?
I got that little tire inflator on my car. Let's
But
go
you're
down.
right. It is that simple. They fill tanks with air. I mean, it's compressed, but and you have a gauge to see how much.
Plug it into your car lighter in this
you know,
submarine.
like in the
Understand
beginning, you
what he
breathe a
does
lot.
to
You
me?
see your gauge going down. You're like, okay, I want to calm down. So I have to. But once you hit like a wall, you're like, because I was like, first time I was.
What's the furthest
on
down?
that I've gone?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 60, 70 feet.
18
But in the
miles.
Bahamas, it's a shallow. It's pretty 40 feet, 35 is pretty.
That's deep.
Unless you're off the shelf, then you don't. That's what they say. If you're afraid of heights, scuba diving might not be for you because you could come over an edge and it drops off, and all of a sudden you're way up. But the greatest thing is when you're balanced perfect. You have a VC. It adds. You push
What's
a button and
what's
it
a
takes
VC?
air. It's your vest that you can fill with air.
Viet Cong.
It'll take you all the way up, and you can drain it too with this. So
So
you get
it's a
it. You get a
survival
perfect
thing.
balance.
Yeah.
You want to be weighted, so you go down, but then you balance it, and you could get to a point where you're just like
Hovering.
perfectly, and it's the most incredible,
Yeah, but
beautiful.
What if you're like real dense like him and you probably just sink? Like
No, I can't swim underwater anymore. I'm so fat I float.
Yeah, well, the weights will take you down.
I was trying to put the weights in my steps
But-
for my pool last summer, and Becky was on the deck laughing because I was like, my top half was down and my legs are like
Yeah.
splashing all over the
But
place.
as you go deeper, you feel the pressure in your ears, and you grab your
Right.
nose and you blow out, and
Right.
Pops up.
you equalize. And on the way up, same thing. You'll stop or
Isn't
whatever.
it damaging your ear though? The compression like that.
Yeah, if you learn how to do it, you're
What about-
trained in it.
What about your eyes? Doesn't it feel like your eyes are going to pop
do you
out?
think you
There's
just like
mask
lens?
on your eyes.
I know that, but doesn't
You get that Popeye disease like the fish get.
It's fine.
I'll tell you what, though, I had some
It's awesome.
person not paying attention kick my mask off.
Yeah. Well, I had the shark
Well-
knock it off.
Well, I was
That was
snorkeling.
scary.
Yeah, but how do you get the
You
water?
breathe through your nose.
Yeah, you
tilt your head back, breathe through your nose, and it floods it.
And to get it out of your snorkel, you say 2.
You don't just like try and suck it in and swallow it.
Did you ever swallow salt water?
Have you ever been by salt water?
Yes,
Not the stuff you soak in when your muscles are sore.
Yeah, not your mom's feet.
I have
But yeah,
seen the
there's
oceans.
some
Yes.
great. What was funny at the end of the shark dive? Everybody's searching for shark teeth, and I'm like, it's so beautiful. There's some coral. There's some things you can swim. I was like,
Right.
I'm not looking for a 25-cent shark
Forget
tooth.
that,
So
yeah.
I was going up to people, and this was funny.
Pulling their pants
I was
down.
going up to everybody's searching. I'm like swimming. Like, this is stupid. I'm swimming.
Gotcha.
And I would go up to people and take my watch off and have it in my hand. I'd be like, I'd point down like, And they're like, what? And I'd have the watch in my hand. I'd dig in the sand. I'd be like, oh, I'd find the watch. You hear people laughing underwater. I got our guy, this big Bahamian guy, and he thought that was the funniest thing. He had to surface. He was laughing so hard because I was like, oh,
Wait a minute.
stupid.
There's people that go to those touristy. Was that a tourist thing, or you were?
oh
out
yeah.
with- okay.
But Walker's Cay is pretty.
People will leave.
It's kind of private. It's not like a big resort. No, there's no resort.
Yeah, I watched the
Mainly a
guys that do
marina.
there's guys that do underwater metal
Yes,
detecting, and they'll go to
yeah.
popular tourist spots.
Oh, God.
and find all kinds of
Wedding
shit.
rings.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of
Just
wedding rings.
phone.
Yeah, because they don't fit yet. They just gave it to the girl. They're
Yeah.
not been fitted.
Yeah.
Away it goes.
Phones, sunglasses, like Ray-Bans.
Wallet.
Yeah, phones are really good at the bottom of the ocean.
They do. They do.
Well, the new waterproof
don't
ones.
work.
He and I, there's this gorgeous girl, of course, that I watch. Her name's Nora Svet. I'll mention that I seen her videos, and she goes out. That one girl you and I have talked about before. She'll go out in these crazy spots and just metal detect. Next thing you know, she brings up rings, and
Bracelets,
bracelets.
necklaces.
I'm sure
Everything.
none of that is staged.
you know,
Yeah, I'm sure it's all real.
We see
It's the same people that make Storage
Like,
Wars.
Storage Wars was my next one.
Now she goes to where like people do the jump off the cliffs
yeah,
and whatnot.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
and touristy. She goes to the touristy
like
traps.
Acapulco type.
Who would go to
Cliff-
Acapulco right now?
Cliff jumping.
Oh, in Jamaica maybe.
Where,
Oh, right.
Wait
right.
a minute.
Dave's.
Is
Yeah,
that where
Whatever
they-
bar
Rick's.
that is. Rick's, that's it.
Is that where they do that? You years ago went and you mentioned they do the jump.
No, I did that in Venezuela on my own back in this jungle safari I was on, and I jumped. They told me not to, but I
Wait
did
a minute. Are you
backflip
Are you
off of this.
Are you Peterman from the Seinfeld episode?
but
You
I
constantly travel
was there
around the world?
fishing. Everything's fishing.
Fishing,
You know,
okay, yeah.
so
Yeah.
it was Caracas, and we were outside of Caracas, which is
Everything's safe there.
Oh, it was not even safe when we went, but it was. If you didn't go off the beaten path, and we were in this little fishing village called La Guaria or
Okay,
whatever. It was
yeah.
a little outside of Caracas, but yeah, I'm glad it was like in the 90s. So yeah, you can't go there ever.
But you saw
Now-
guys doing that massive.
No, this was just me on a. But I've seen the. No, I've never told a story about me
I
watching
thought
people
you.
cliff
I
dive.
thought you said.
I did a backflip into this little thing.
I've seen people do it off at Rick's in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Have you?
that's
Yeah.
That's
I know a guy in college that did that, and he was in a wheelchair. That ain't no shit. No
Did he
shit.
roll right off the edge?
He fucked him up.
Oh, I thought you meant you did it in a wheelchair.
That's what he said.
No, that would be cool too. I wonder if he
Pick
would
up
do it
speed,
again.
Skippy. You're not
That's what I
going
said.
fast enough.
I wonder if he would do it again. You
wonder
know,
if he needed a push.
this shit caused this wheelchair. Maybe I'm going to go back for vengeance.
Hey, can you explain this? He brought up a topic, and this is way off the beaten path.
Don't talk about that. That was not for.
No,
Oh wait, that was something different.
no, you were just saying about that on these. Who was Bam Margera was in
Jackass.
and was the other Nitro
Viva La
Circus?
Bam.
Nitro Circus.
Nitro
Viva
Circus.
La Bam, he was on.
Yeah.
No, where they would do.
Yes,
all
he was
these-
on Viva La Bam.
Yeah, I've seen the
Go ahead,
wheelchairs
say
do those.
Viva La-
The
Yes.
wheelchairs do those. And
Oh,
I've
on Nitro
seen-
Circus.
I've seen some
No.
of the wipeouts.
Yes.
Right.
They're like, oh,
Well, here's the thing. I got to give people like that a huge a set of balls for them to do it. To think you're in this.
Yeah, you can't control. Yeah.
It's got like that little hand lever that was on your big wheel,
That's it.
and you're hoping it'll stop you.
And you're going 110 miles.
Yeah, and you
miles
can't
an hour.
like use your legs to shock the cushion the landing.
No,
You're
you
just
got-
taking it.
Yeah, you got to eat a shit sandwich on the landing.
Yeah.
Do they get? I know this sounds insane because when he and you were a skateboarder.
Yeah.
I had a skateboard. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
one,
they could get paralyzed.
the one that look at
That's
for
not
the
right.
just covered. No, it's fun. That was funny,
So
Wayne.
let me ask you something. Be real quick. You're
ahead.
talking about the
You
the
know where
guys-
I was going with
No,
that.
this is something totally different.
Okay.
You got a guy in a wheelchair, and say he wipes out and breaks his leg.
Are you going to say, does he know?
No, well, really, because they're numb. Aren't they numb from the like where the nerve is severed down?
Maybe
not.
not. Maybe
Okay,
they
that was
can't
just
move
a question
it.
I had because he might go home and his leg's like in a wide. Oh, when
Wouldn't
did
that
this happen?
suck? Your legs don't work anymore, but it hurts like hell.
Oh yeah. Well, my dad was in a motorcycle accident and broke his leg in like 19 spots. It was cut off like at the hip. They put it back on.
Ooh.
But
Hopefully
he
he
had
sold the
no
motorcycle.
feeling. No, he had no feeling like his thigh, and he would just like he'd be cooking on the boat or whatever, and pull a pan off the stove and just set it on his leg and not know it, and
And
it
he would-
stuck.
Oh,
Stab a fork in it.
Times I mean, he couldn't feel.
Oh, God.
Like, he burned himself quite.
Young Frankenstein, the guy sticking the darts in his arm.
I'm just saying, there was a girl that I know, I'll just pick a name,
Betty.
Betty, that she was in a wheelchair.
Right.
And she was always in her wheelchair, but she could, with a walker, walk.
Texas Walker Ranger.
So technically she had it, but it was.
So she was bilking the system, huh?
Slacker.
Double dipping in the old.
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying she had sensation in her legs
Okay.
where she could stand if she needed to.
Okay.
But her body proportions were off then after years.
Yeah, it's called atrophy.
Yeah, her muscles atrophy and you lose muscle.
Atrophied. Yeah, that makes sense.
Atrophied. I don't know if that's the right.
Yeah,
That is the
I think
actual
it's
term.
called
That's it.
atrophy.
Atrophy is the thing.
Atrophicity
Atrophied.
of the situation
Okay.
is.
So what are you getting at?
So I'm just saying that there is sensation.
Well, different people have different injuries, Ed.
Not always.
Exactly.
I got a feeling they're like exactly what I'm
Anyhow,
saying.
I got a feeling.
I got a feeling that it's just, I don't, dude. But back to that Olympic thing, you got to have balls of steel. That you're going to go on this crazy. Not only that, the ski. Have you seen the skiing ones? Where these people ski?
Never.
With no legs. And
What is
stuff?
that? What is this thing
Yeah,
you're
the
talking about?
Paralympics.
I mean, that's amazing to me.
That's
I mean,
insane.
that is like,
That's balls of steel.
yeah.
That you are going out. Because here's the thing: when I was little, I thought I had balls of steel. When my dad found, by accident, he found this called a uniski. It was a precursor to a snowboard. It was like this one big giant piece of.
With a seat on it.
No, it didn't have the seat, but it was really weird. It was an orange ski, but it was maybe 10 inches thick or 10 inches wide, me,
Right.
by an inch and a half to inch and 3/4 thick. And it was painted red. It was like a big giant ski with a rope,
Oh, I remember those.
and it had staples in where you put your feet to keep your feet in spot.
Right. Okay.
All right. And we would go down sledding.
Golden Acres Hill on it.
Yeah.
Golden Acres Hill on it, sledding. And it was insane because you could control nothing in this thing
Yeah.
except hold on for all your might and go
Right.
in this insane thing. But made me think is, if I could, my thoughts were this, all right? You were saying.
Did it have the seat on it?
No.
He said, what thing had a seat?
They had one of those with a seat
Well, that's
on
what
it.
I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. There was one that had this badass fucking like lounge chair on it.
Yeah.
I don't ever
I
It
remember.
looks like a lazy boy.
Yeah, I remember those. And he sat in it and went down on that.
Wouldn't that
He had
kill
like
you?
one ski pole and
They're probably out of production now, yeah.
Yeah. Probably had some lawsuits.
Gonna go out and live and say they were a hot seller.
Yeah.
I I don't ever.
You might be able to find
probably
one at
were.
Goodwill.
The only thing that had a seat was the thing that looked.
Let's ask Tim Misney about those.
like a snowmobile with the two.
To skis, yeah.
Yeah, he remembers what
Had
that's
like little
what-
skis.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing that had a seat.
Well, that's kind of like what the paraplegics use for skiing.
I
They have
wondered about
The
that.
poles have skis on them.
Yeah.
And they can control a lot. It's
Yeah,
not
but-
like they're just like,
Unless they drop one of their poles, then they're fucked.
maybe, yeah.
I just think that they literally have to have balls of steel to imagine what's the event where they go, is it slalom where they go all the way down and they jump off?
That's
not
called a ski
slalom.
jump, you
It's an
moron.
Alpine ski jump.
Is it called the ski
Yeah,
jump?
people don't do that with.
How do you know?
They-
They could be a
It's not an event.
it's not an
No.
event.
If that happens, it's on accident. I would say.
I don't know if it's an event
Did
or
you
not.
see that
but
guy recently that broke the world record?
See?
They have like the landing area, and it's like, like the first
It's
down
marked
marker.
off. Yeah.
It's like a laser. And this guy flew like way past the whole freaking
Yeah, they're all
limit.
just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he almost landed where it turned flat.
Yeah.
out in the parking lot of the hotel.
He did.
Did
It
the
was
guy-
like, holy shit.
Did he
I
have,
watched it. It was like a
Yeah,
15-minute video
yeah.
because he kept having to wait. Because,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like too windy. Wind's coming out of this way.
And then
all
he
right, you
caught
got
it.
Yeah, they're
He was
like, you
a
have an
flying
hour.
squirrel.
Yeah, they're like, you have an
Oh, it
hour
was
window.
amazing.
Do this. He was
Dude.
scared shitless.
He flew so far, so it was like the landing zone was behind him.
Yeah.
like 30
Yeah, and you
yards.
can see everybody with their cameras like,
did he have
Oh, yeah, he almost went too far.
Did he have luggage with him?
He linged it in the parking lot, and the valet brought his car up
You're
to
saying,
him.
what did you not ski? You said ski
jump.
Ski jump.
Ski jump.
You're saying like the wide
The
world
long
of
jump.
sports.
Yeah.
Yeah,
where
that one.
The dude does the
Dun,
thing.
dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
wild-
Yeah.
He went off this and like didn't stop.
No, he
just
kept going.
flying.
He
and
flew.
going.
And you know what's funny is you're going down the hill. He's flying through the air for like 400 yards or whatever,
Right,
400
which is
meters.
crazy.
But he was never really that high off the ground because it follows the grade of
Because
the
of the
mountain.
slope of the mountain.
He's only
No
like
doubt.
30 feet up the whole time, but he
Only.
just keeps going. I mean, this, you have to see the video. If
Yeah,
you're
when
at
he
home.
finally hit the
Check
ground,
it out.
everybody's like,
He went over the top of the
He hit the
mountain. He
ground,
was pretty
and then
far up.
yeah.
It ended. Like, it's not even built for that.
They were like throwing bales of hay at the end to stop.
That was pretty awesome, yeah. They threw up fucking spike strips.
You got the state highway patrol out there.
Yeah, right?
I got one.
Yeah.
He came down with a sandwich. He was eating his.
He was, dude. He
was eating his.
flew.
I know we're over. We're over. I
Yeah.
know. We for the audience. Sorry, we're over. We went past our time. On
Who you sorrying?
late night with Ed Money here on the website, which is late
Wayne's
night,
already leaving.
Late night with Ed Money.
Bye, Wayne.
Where real
Yeah.
people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site, hit any one of the links, like, share, subscribe. It makes a world of difference.
Please
to us.
like. Like
Please
is
do
important.
that.
Yeah.
We're going to leave you with Jess, the song Ghost. Please check that out at the end. Check out all the sponsors, anything we mentioned throughout the show. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is Chuck.
like you. We'll see ya.
Chuck Dick. You love it. Look at the look on your face. That's the worst thing. You can hear him but never see him. Is the bug.
One big wiener.
And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and in check is Bueno.
We'll see you guys.
Again, audience members, thank you for all the things that you do. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 friends. It makes a world of difference. Don't be materialistic. It's get you nowhere. And always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here.
Or maybe this time we will be fine, or else tomorrow we'll be lost. I feel you calling me when I'm alone. I feel you calling me, it's keeping me up. I wanna be with you. moonlight is keeping me up. I gotta be with you now. I was a ghost before you came. I was a slave, but then I changed. I will take and many. I am a maybe this time we will be fine. Or else tomorrow I will be lost. I feel you calling me when I'm alone. I feel you calling me, it's keeping me up.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.